Hey guys, it's Melanie. I'm at the Coast Redwood Middle School and I'm gonna show you how to harvest fava beans. These are fava flowers. These fava beans were planted last fall. They are very tall. And there are some beans ready to harvest on here. Fava beans are legumes and they also are nitrogen fixing. So they're good for the soil. And they grow their beans from the bottom up, much like pea plants or pole beans. So you'll find beans that are ready to harvest on the lower branches. So, for example, here is a very tall plant. It's got a couple of flowers under there that have wilted and are dying, and they're growing seeds, and you'll see there's one seed right there, seed pod, and it's quite small. And there's another couple, and they're a little bigger. And as you go down the plant, you'll see that they get bigger and bigger. And I always measure fava beans to my thumb. So if they're about thumb size or bigger than my thumb, I know that they're ready to harvest. So I believe this bean is ready to harvest. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seeds in this one. There could be anywhere from 3 to 6 seeds in each pod. So this one's quite nice pod. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab it right here and you can just break it off. It breaks off. Sometimes I'll use scissors if I'm trying to go fast, but if I'm just picking one bean or so. Here's another one. I'm gonna measure it to my thumb. It's about thumb size, so I'll take this one too. And this plant has another one below it, so I'll take that one as well. So let's come see these seeds here. This is the first harvest. It's April 14th. This is the first harvest from a planting we did last fall. And I'm just gonna pop open these pods here. Doing this with one hand, so please be patient. All right, so we've got our bean pods in there. This one had quite a bit. So 6 in that one. And this is what the bean looks like. This is what we eat. You're gonna wanna cook these before you eat them. My family likes to boil these for about 10 minutes in salt water. I use kosher salt. And then what we do is, once they're cooked, you can kind of pop them out of this outer shell here and eat the inside of that bean. Sometimes you can definitely eat the skin here. Sometimes people just think they're a little tough. I like them. I'll eat the whole bean. But oops, there's your bean inside. Okay. And you can also let these sit out inside the house in a paper bag or somewhere dry, and let those dry out and use those for next year's fava beans. And I do this every year to save beans. They're not very expensive seed, though, I have to say. But I will save my largest seed. I like to find the biggest seeds I can for next year's harvest. and I'll dry those ones and save those to plant in the fall again. Now you can plant these twice a year, not just in the fall, but you can also plant them in early winter or late winter or early spring even. They're pretty great. They grow really well here. They do get some aphids, but they also, again, like I said, attract ladybugs. This is our winter patch. They're not quite ready, and they're not ready to harvest, and they're just starting to seed out. See, there's little seeds on them, and that's about all they have, are just those little ones. And then as you can see over here is our patch from the fall, and it's very tall. It's probably about 4 feet, maybe 5 feet tall. If I go stand up next to it, yeah, about 5 feet tall. All right, if you have any questions or comments, let me know. I'll be saving this seed for next year's school garden. Okay, guys? I hope to see you soon, and don't forget to be kind.